Okay, who is the speaker of the day?
Okay, so today we have a clip sent to us from Lisa from Estonia.
네, 에스토니아의 리사 씨에게 이야기를 들어볼 텐데요. 어떤 것이 좋은 일자리 또는 좋은 일거리 또는 직업을 가리키는지, 어떤 것이 좋은 직업일지 이야기를 한번 리사 씨의 의견을 물어봤어요.
Sounds good. Well, I'm excited to hear. Why don't I just call her out? Lisa 씨,
나와주세요.
What makes a good job? I think for me personally, it is important that it is interesting and challenging. If a job doesn't offer these two things for me, then I get bored really fast. So I like to choose things that are more scary sometimes for me. Like I think that, can I do it? If I think like that, then I think the job will be good for me as well, because I will learn new things and that's exciting. And then after I finished it, I'm like, yeah, I did it. So I like to choose jobs that challenge me. But also I like to choose jobs that are more active or make me move around more often, because I can't stand still for a long time. So I like to choose things that are more active and require more social skills as well. So it's good to know yourself and choose the job that fits you the best.
I agree with that last part when she said she needs an active job, because I do as well.
I think you and Lisa, because you guys are good friends, I think you are similar.
We are very similar.
네, 좋아요. 그러면 리사 씨가 했던 말들을 하나하나 분석을 해보자면요. 첫 번째 문장부터 가겠습니다.
What makes a good job? What makes a good job?
네, What makes a good job? 그대로 직역하면 무엇이 좋은 일자리를, 좋은 일을 만드는가? What creates a good job?
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We mean what characteristics or what qualities about a job make it a good one.
Yeah, so what makes a job a good one?
Yeah.
그렇게 묘사를 한다면 더 이제 학습자들에게는 굉장히 친절한 문장이 될 텐데 What makes a good husband? What makes a good wife?
A good teacher.
A good mother?
A good baseball player.
네, 굳어진 표현이에요. What makes a good 뭐뭐뭐. 뒤에 이제 사람 아니면 어떤 행동, 일자리도 될 수 있겠고 추상적인 개념도 나올 수 있습니다. 무엇이 그것을 만드느냐, 무엇이 좋은 일이냐, 무엇이 좋은 남편이냐 이렇게 정의를 할 때, 그리고 좋은 남편, 아내, 엄마의 특성들을 묘사할 때 쓸 수 있는 질문입니다. Okay, let's move on.
I think for me, personally, it is important that it is interesting and challenging. I think for me, personally, it is important that it is interesting and challenging.
I think for me, 그 다음에 personally, 똑같은 말이에요.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have just said one of them.
We usually always include them both, though. I don't know why. It's like, unless you say, as for me, whenever you say, I think for me, personally comes with it most of the time.
Yeah.
It just puts emphasis on it, like my personal ideas.
네, 사실은 I think랑 for me랑 personally가 거의 같은 뜻으로 쓰이는 경우가 많은데 여기서도 비슷합니다. 그래서 저는 개인적으로 어떻게 생각하는가 하면 it is important, 뭐뭐 하는 것이 중요합니다. That it is interesting and challenging. 여기서 두 번째로 나오고 있는 it, 이것은 the job. Yeah, a job has to be interesting and challenging. 흥미로워야 되고요. 너무 지루한 건 힘들겠죠. 그리고 challenging, 너무 쉬워서도 안 됩니다. It shouldn't be too easy.
Right, because if it's too easy, that also makes it boring.
Yeah, you're not learning anything.
Yeah.
You're not even improving.
Yeah, or getting new skills or something that you can feel proud of.
Yeah. 그래서 challenging을 다르게 이제 번역 또는 해석하자면 배우는 게 있겠죠. Yes, challenging means something that makes you learn something, learn things, right? All right, let's move on.
And the next one requires that we take a look at the clip first because it might be difficult to understand. Okay. So let's watch.
If a job doesn't offer these two things for me, if a job doesn't offer these two things for me,
if a job doesn't offer for me.
연음이 많이 됐습니다.
Yeah.
한번 내용을 읽어보죠.
If a job doesn't offer these two things for me.
그렇죠.
If a job doesn't offer these two things for me.
These things, 이것들, 그 다음에 two things, 두 개. 이게 합쳐지면 these two things.
These two things.
these two things.
These two things.
발음이 th 발음으로 윗니 아랫니 사이에 혀가 나왔다가 these,
These
그 다음에 윗니 위로, 윗니 뒤로 올라갔다가
two
했다가 to 다시 내려와요.
things.
These two things. 그렇기 때문에
two things.
빠르게 움직여야 되니까
These two things.
네, 여러분 발음하기도 쉽지 않고 it's challenging to say this, right?
This is a very challenging thing to say.
네, 그래서 어떠한 일자리가 doesn't offer, 제공하지 않는다면 these two things for me, it has to be interesting, it has to be challenging. 이 제공하지 않으면 이제 뭐 어떻다라는 내용이 뒤에 따라오겠죠? Let's hear this part again.
If a job doesn't offer these two things for me, if a job doesn't offer these two things for me,
Then I get bored really fast. Then I get bored really fast.
네, 뭐 흥미롭거나 아니면 좀 어려운 그런 직업이 아니라면 then I get bored really fast. 저는 금방, really fast. 금방 지루해진대요. Maybe in a month or 2 months.
Yeah, a month or two, maybe even 2 weeks if it's too easy.
Or maybe after 3 days of work. 그래서 금방
1 hour.
1 hour is too fast. Yeah, you should at least give it 3 days.
Okay.
한 3일은 해봐야죠, 그래도.
Next time, I'll wait 3 days.
오케이. 그래서 네, 지루해진다라는 말을 했고요. And then
So I like to choose things that are more scary sometimes for me. So I like to choose things that are more scary sometimes for me.
그래서 sometimes 가끔씩은 문장 이제 그 어순이 조금은 달라져도 괜찮아요. 왜냐면 more scary sometimes for me. 좀 섞였잖아요.
Right. Usually we'll say sometimes more scary for me.
Yeah, sometimes more scary 아니면은 sometimes I like to choose things that are scary. sometimes가 좀 앞으로 아예 빠져도 괜찮을 텐데 다시 한번 말하자면 구어체다 보니까 이제 sometimes가 중간에 생각이 난 거예요. She just thought of it. Like, oh, it's not always, so I'll put in sometimes.
Right.
And it's perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. Or you could even put sometimes at the end.
그렇죠.
So I like to choose things that are more scary for me sometimes.
맞아요. 네. 그렇다고 해서 가끔씩 무서운 걸 고른다는 게 아니고요.
Right.
무서운 걸 가끔씩 고른다.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes modifies choose, not scary. 그래서 가끔은 무서운 것들도 선택하는 걸 좋아해요. So scary means challenging here.
Right. Challenging. Not scary like, there's a monster. But just that, you know, can I take on the job?
Yeah.
I don't know. And
Yeah.
I think she says that in the next sentence,
That's right.
which is like, I think that, can I do it? Like, I think that, can I do it?
물론 I think that 그리고 can I do it 이것은 연결되진 않아요.
Right.
원래 이제 이렇게 따옴표를 써서 말을 하려면 that이 필요가 없죠.
Right.
You don't need that. You know, I mean, you don't need that.
That. You don't need that.
Exactly. 둘 다 셋 다 가능한 말이네요. 여기서 interesting. 영어 이렇게 배우면서 억양을 조금만 달리해도 의미가 달라지는데
Yeah.
이 경우는 둘 다 말이 되니까 너무 신기했어요. You don't need that. 그거 필요 없어. You don't need
need that.
that. That 필요 없어요. You don't need that.
That.
하면은 that 필요 없어요. Anyway, I think 한 다음에 따옴표를 붙이거나 I think that 한 다음에 이제 따옴표 없는 뒤에 절을 붙이거나 해야 됩니다. 아무튼 여기서는 내가 할 수 있을까라고 생각한다는 거죠. Yeah.
And then she says, if I think like that, then I think the job will be good for me as well. If I think like that, then I think the job will be good for me as well.
네. If I think like that, 그런 생각이 들면 then I think the job will be good for me as well. 그 일이 저한테도 좋을 거라고 생각해요. 뭐 일반적으로 본능적인 반응은 I think more people would think, you know, if it's scary, I can't do it. I shouldn't do it.
All right.
But she's different, I guess.
She's different. And I think that's a good thing, especially if you want a challenging job. There has to be some level of, do I have enough skill to do it? Because you have to build up the necessary skills, right? You have to learn and grow.
네,
Yeah.
그렇기 때문에 여러분도 한번 생각해보면 같이 생각해보면 좋을 것 같습니다. 그래서 좀 할 수 있을까라는 두려움, 좀 어려울 것 같다는 느낌이 들면 좋은 일이라고 생각한다는데 여러분 어떻게 생각하시는지? And why is that?
Because I will learn new things, and that's exciting. Because I will learn new things, and that's exciting.
네, 그렇게 생각하는 이유는 새로운 것을 배울 수 있을 테니까 배울 것이기 때문인데, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
learning new things.
Learning new things is super
Yeah.
duper exciting, especially like certain sports or like physical skills
Yeah.
are my favorite.
Yeah, no matter how old you are, how young you are, always learn, right?
Yeah.
So learning new skills at a new job, it'll be a fantastic thing, fantastic addition to your, I guess, life, what you have in life.
Yeah.
그래서 좋다, 신난다라는 이야기를 하고요. And then
after I finished it, I'm like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah.
And then after I finished it, I'm like, yeah, I did it.
그리고 그걸 끝내고 나서 저는 그래, 내가 해냈어 라고 생각을 하는 거죠. 사실 이제 job 이야기를 하다가 갑자기 finished it 여기 나오니까 직업을 끝냈다고 이렇게 생각할 수 있지만 in this case, because of this sentence specifically, she might be talking about a temporary job that,
Right.
a gig.
Could be a temporary job, or it could be, learning a certain skills
Yeah.
or a small job within the job.
그렇죠, 그렇죠. 그래서 직업이라고 하면 내가 끝냈어 이게 좀 이상하잖아요. 아니면 해냈어. 이것보다는 이제 직업 안에서 있는 그런 task,
Right,
업무들
tasks.
또는 실제로 어떤 일거리 그냥 한번 하고 말 일거리를 가리킬 수도 있습니다. So
I like to choose jobs that challenge me.
같은 내용인데요. 문장 구조가 또 달라졌습니다.
Right.
네, 그래서 저는 jobs that challenge me. 저에게 도전이 되는 일을 고르는 걸 좋아해요. 이게 아까 어떻게 쓰였죠? Using challenging. How was it used in a similar way?
In a similar way earlier?
Yeah.
Well, let me just look back here.
You don't remember?
No, she said that, it's important that jobs be interesting and challenging.
Yeah. So, I mean, what I was actually getting at was I like to choose jobs that are challenging.
Oh.
Yeah. She said that are challenging. 그 형태를 썼잖아요.
All right. I said interesting and challenging
Yeah, yeah.
just
okay.
now.
그래서
I got it.
아까는 jobs that are challenging, or important that it is challenging 이런 얘기를 계속 하다가 이제 똑같이 말하면
Right.
그러니까
Something that challenges you is challenging.
exactly
Yeah.
이렇게 바꿔서 말했는데 내용은 완전 동일합니다. And then
But also, I like to choose jobs that are more active.
지금 직업을 찾는 데 있어서 스스로가 중요하다고 생각하는 것들을 몇 가지 나열하고 있는데 첫 번째가 이제 챌린징 해야 되고 그다음에
And interesting.
해야 되고 그다음에 active. 네, 세 번째로 나오고 있는 거죠. 그래서 저는 활동적인 일들을 고르는 걸 좋아해요라고 했습니다. She said more active, right?
Yeah.
More active than what?
Then what? I don't know. I guess than the standard job. I guess just not a sedentary job, one that you sit down at.
네, 네.
Yeah.
그래서 저는 번역을 할 때 아예 more를 넣지도 않았어요. I didn't even include
Yeah.
more because she wasn't really comparing it to anything.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Okay, so more active, more I guess relatively active.
Relatively active compared to like the standard desk job.
네, and
Yeah.
then
Or make me move around more often.
그래서 more active 하다는 것을 묘사하고 있어요. 그래서 활동적인 일들을 고르는 걸 좋아하는데 or jobs that make me move around more often 아니면 좀 더 자주 움직이게 하는 일들을 좋아한대요. What kind of examples can you think of? 어떤
Moving
일들이었죠?
around
Yeah.
jobs? I mean, I know that Lisa likes cats and stuff, and so she volunteered at a cat shelter, so maybe something working with animals.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly on the move.
Or maybe you can work as a fitness coach.
Oh, yeah, some type of fitness coach or...
Like you're teaching somebody how to do something. Or maybe you can work in retail.
Because that involves walking around a lot.
Yeah. So those kind of jobs,
Various
right?
jobs.
Yeah.
Just not a desk job,
그렇죠.
basically.
사무직만 아니라면 more active 하겠고 they will make you move around more often. Right.
Okay.
Let's move on.
And the next one actually is a little bit difficult to understand, so let's take a look at the clip.
Because I can't stand still for a long time. Because I can't stand still for a long time.
Stand still.
Stand still for a long time.
한번 내용 파악해 보죠.
Okay. Because I can't stand still for a long time.
네.
Because I can't stand still for a long time.
일단 리사 씨가 영국식 발음처럼 can't라고 하셨고,
Can't.
네, can't stand still for a long time. 오랫동안 stand still 할 수 없기 때문인데, So standing still, what does it mean?
Standing still just means you're standing straight up. You're not walking forward. You're not walking backwards. Or, in this case, even though she said stand still, it could also mean, being still in
Yeah.
one spot.
Like staying still. 가만히 있는 거죠.
Like this.
You're not moving.
I'm not moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
그래서 가만히 있는 거. 사실 stand가 들어간다고 해서 하면 일단 대부분 서 있는 거예요.
Yeah.
그런데 앉아 있더라도 stand still이라고 쓰는 경우도 있습니다. Alright, let's hear that part two more times.
Because I can't stand still for a long time. Because I can't stand still for a long time.
And the next one, she just repeats what she said before. So I like to choose things that are more active. So I like to choose things that are more active.
그래서 저는 더 활동적인 것을 고르는 걸 좋아해요. 아까 나왔던 말이죠. Like you said.
And require more social skills as well. And require more social skills as well.
Oh, this is something new.
Yeah.
그래서 active하고 require more social
Social
skills.
skills.
Social skills라는 것은 사교 능력이라고 번역할 수도 있겠고 뭐 사람들을 만나서 사귀는 능력이죠.
Right. So in this case, she means a job where you get to get out and meet new people or network or be dealing with, maybe even customers even because they are new people.
Yeah. Some people find it really difficult to have to be in these situations. I find it really difficult to be meeting too many people all the time.
If it's too many people, then it's no good. But if it's
Yeah.
like just a few people at once, maybe
네.
every other week or so.
그렇죠. 뭐 어떤 분들은 진짜 사람들을 많이 만나는 데서 에너지를 얻는 분들도 있겠지만
Yeah.
혼자 있으면서 에너지를 얻는 사람도 있잖아요. So I'm the latter. So I think my maximum capacity for new faces or new people each week is one.
One. That's true.
Yeah.
That's about right. I'm
Yeah.
kind of like that as
Yeah.
well.
If I get introduced to more than one person, each week, I get
Right.
frustrated.
I don't mind it if I don't have to get like their phone number or something.
아,
If it's just like meeting new people and talking, then yes. But if it's like, oh, let's get your phone number and like that kind of thing, then no.
okay. I will not ask for your phone number because I already have it.
Yes.
And then, moving on.
So it's good to know yourself and choose the job that fits you the best.
네.
So it's good to know yourself and choose the job that fits you the best.
그래서 it's good, 좋다. To know, 아는 것이 좋은 거죠. Yourself, know yourself. 스스로를 알고 choose the job that fits you the best. 자신에게 가장 잘 어울리는 것을 고르는 게 좋다. 지금 리사 씨가 자신에게 어울리는 것이 무엇인지 지금 항목을 쭉 나열해 주었잖아요. Active, challenging, interesting,
Social skills.
social skills. Those four characteristics. If you have a job opening for her,
Then
no.
please let us know and we will contact her, okay?
Yeah.
She
Well,
wants to come back to Korea, so if you're in Korea
Okay.
and you need someone who's Estonian,
yeah.
then let us know.
But not seriously. All right. So that's the end of the story. We're going to review the story and go to the next segment.
Okay, let's take a look at it 2 more times.
What makes a good job? I think for me personally, it is important that it is interesting and challenging. If a job doesn't offer these two things for me, then I get bored really fast. So I like to choose things that are more scary sometimes for me. Like I think that, can I do it? If I think like that, then I think the job will be good for me as well, because I will learn new things and that's exciting. And then after I finished it, I'm like, yeah, I did it. So I like to choose jobs that challenge me, but also I like to choose jobs that are more active or make me move around more often, because I can't stand still for a long time. So I like to choose things that are more active and require more social skills as well. So it's good to know yourself and choose the job that fits you the best. What makes a good job? I think for me personally, it is important that it is interesting and challenging. If a job doesn't offer these two things for me, then I get bored really fast. So I like to choose things that are more scary sometimes for me. Like I think that, can I do it? If I think like that, then I think the job will be good for me as well, because I will learn new things and that's exciting. And then after I finished it, I'm like, yeah, I did it. So I like to choose jobs that challenge me, but also I like to choose jobs that are more active or make me move around more often because I can't stand still for a long time. So I like to choose things that are more active and require more social skills as well. So it's good to know yourself and choose the job that fits you the best.
네, 이번에는 재미있는 표현들 배우러 넘어가 보겠습니다.
Okay, it's time for Street
Smart.